Hello, I'm Rob Bennett, and I'm the co-founder of FranFinders. We're a franchise consultancy and funding group, and today I'm talking with Tom Spadea. He's with Spadea Lignana law firm in Philadelphia. How are you?
Great. How you doing, Rob?
Fantastic. So, Tom, tell us about your business and how it got started.
So we're franchise attorneys. I've been in franchising a long time, not just as an attorney, but as a business person. In fact, I was a franchise consultant back in 2002, 2004. And then I went on to the corporate side selling franchises. So I'm not sure how many other franchise attorneys can say I actually made a living selling franchises. And then I went to night school, law school, started the firm 6 years ago. I think what perspective that kind of gives me on both the industry and people is that I understand, the business side, why people are buying it, how sort of, franchising is its own unique industry, even if the fundamental service business or food business is different, but you have to really understand the relationships in franchising, and I think being on that other side makes us a little bit unique.
Yeah, I would say that would be a unique position in the marketplace. As far as where do you see some legal trends in franchising heading in the next 3 to 5 years?
From a legal standpoint, I think you always see regulation kind of creeping up. I think a lot of the states, they're making some changes to the FDD in terms of earnings claims and what you can say and can't say in the Item 19, Maryland and some other states. So I think the states have been taking a little bit more of an active role. So I think franchisors have to be very careful about where they're putting, what states are registering in, and make sure they're following those rules, because, it can be kind of draconian if they step off. The rules aren't complicated, but they're necessary. And from a franchisee's perspective, I think that just kind of adds into the complexity of the relationship, and they have to understand these documents that they're being given, what the purpose of them is, and there's a valuable information in there for them to learn about the business, maybe information if outside the franchising context they wouldn't otherwise be able to get.
Very good. And as far as an investor in a franchise, what advice would you give them, or what should they tackle first when they're beginning their due diligence process?
Well, I am amazed that sometimes people will not take the time to talk to franchisees in the system. So when they call me and we're going to go through the FDD, the franchise agreement, what this means, but one of the things I always tell them, and this isn't really legal advice, it's business advice, talk to the franchisees before you make a final decision. If you can go and have a cup of coffee, and you'll learn, what's beyond the contract. How are these people? Because it's a relationship game, and you're going to be in this relationship for a long time. And what you can do to learn about how that franchisor is, how they are as people, they're going to have a much better experience as a franchisee.
Very good. Thank you so much, Tom.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
No problem. And to learn more, you can go to our website, franfinders.com. You can always email me, Robert@franfinders.com. Please like and share below, and we'll talk soon.